Hey guys, Brie here. So, y'all, we are going to attempt to put a design on this bag. And now I did get it from Amazon. Feel free, comment the word exclamation point links, L-I-N-K-S. And that'll send you all of my links, but you're gonna go to my Amazon page, okay? I did get this on Amazon. I moved it up to the very front. So if you end up liking the way this tote looks, you can grab it there, okay? All right, so we're going to put this design on 2 different bags. Sorry if my camera's moving. We adjusted, Robert did like a whole new desk and everything for me because my desk was too small, and so we had a bigger piece, so he ordered all the stuff to put it together. So anyways, I have a new desk today. I also have another tote. So I have 3 totes total. We're gonna see how many we can get through. For sure, we're going to do these 2 first, okay? So I'm gonna put that down here. And you guys, I'm gonna use this cute little mercantile one. This one is called Main Street Mercantile. I figured we'd make it look a little cute. I also will be doing the nativity scene on this tote. So I have another one, and I'm gonna put the nativity scene on the tote as long as it works out. But I figured let me start with one color, one design all the way across first, before I go in and try and do the multiples or like the layering. Okay? All right, let me pull up our video too, but say hi when you pop on. Hopefully the links are working for you guys, or the little words. You do need to put the exclamation point in front in order to get the info, okay? But at least say hi. Okay. So we're gonna put this on here. Now this one is really thick. I will tell you that. I did not put a sheet inside, but I just might. Let me kind of get a feel. Yeah, I might go ahead and put something inside, just because this tote actually has like a cute pouch and zipper inside. So it looks pretty cool. But I want to put something inside to make it a little more stiff. I have a cardboard. Let's try. Ugh, if I can reach it. Let me see. That one's a little too long. I might slide that in there. Oh, that was perfect. Okay. I feel like that worked. I might do that, and then I'll just scoot it over to do the other part too. Unless I can cut. I might be able to cut a little bit of it. Okay, cool. I am glad the bot is working today. So you guys, the past couple of days, I don't know, it wasn't working. So if you want notifications and you're not getting them just yet, if you comment exclamation point notify, so just type that in, exclamation point NOTIFY, all together, no spaces. If you do that, it'll sign you up, and Facebook will send you a notification when I go live, okay? So we are doing well tonight. How are you guys all doing? Sorry, I ended up just cutting a piece of cardboard that would fit completely, so I didn't have to redo it. All right, so I'm gonna press this down again. I just wanna be sure it's not gonna come off. And we're just gonna do this in black. Again, we're gonna try. Yay, I'm glad you guys got notified. Sorry, I am on a little late. We ate dinner late, and then, y'all, I'm prepping for the event. Like, my living room is a disaster right now. Like, all the furniture is moved over to one side of the room, and I have my whole setup. So I'm gonna do a training probably tomorrow. What is tomorrow? Is tomorrow Tuesday or is today Tuesday? Today's Tuesday. Tomorrow for my team on like how I set up at home, how I prep. And then I'll start packing up the truck on Thursday. I may do it tomorrow or Thursday. I may do it Thursday morning or something. I don't know. But I know some of you guys were asking about like my setup and all the things like that. So I will also pass that info over to you guys. And I'm working on creating a separate Amazon, I don't know what you call it, like supply list almost, but just for events. So I have like my craft list, which is my main one, but if you want like shipping supplies and things like that, you just have to click on my face or my name once you're in Amazon, and it'll give you my other categories. I hope that made sense. So, all right. It is 10 o'clock here. Thank you, Nancy, for the stars. I appreciate it. All right, so the only thing I'm not going to put ink on is the little stars on the very end. So I've got one side down, and I kind of worked my way all the way down the center and then to one side. And then I'm gonna come back and do the same thing. Work my way down the center and then out. In case it moves, at least it'll move with it and it shouldn't mess it up too much. All right, and then I have my heat press set to 300 right now. I'm actually gonna drop that. Let me drop my temperature. I'm gonna drop it down to 250. Okay, and we'll see how that is. Thank you. All right. And you guys, I just hit the third trimester already. Oh my gosh. Where is the time? Where is the time gone? Like how? How is that even possible? I have 3 months left. When are you supposed, okay, tell me. I know I've already had Riley, and I think we did it maybe a month or a month and a half to 2 months before we had Riley. But when would you have a baby shower? How soon before your due date would you have a baby shower? Oh, Sonia. Hi, Sonia. I can see your message though. Hi, Shirley. Now, oh my gosh, I'm not even ready. I'm not ready. I just started doing like, trying to fill out a registry thing a little bit. I only did it for a little bit and I was like, oh my gosh, I can't right now. Too much for me. All right, so it looks good so far. I'm gonna set it back down because there's just a couple of places I wanna be sure my ink goes all the way through. Yes, that helped. So I set it back down carefully, and I'm just putting a little bit more pressure on some of those bigger letters there. think that looks good? All right. Doesn't it look like something that you could buy at the store? You had a baby shower after you had the twins? Okay. So you know what? I'm wondering, I'm just gonna place this down on top of the other one, and I'm gonna try and do the other one. But y'all, look at that. Look how cute that came out. So now we just need to heat set it. So we're gonna set this aside, like I'm gonna let it dry. Okay. And I'm gonna pull this one out, and we're gonna see how it's gonna come out on this one. All right. Let's see. I'm wondering if I should clean it, and I'm trying not to have to clean it. I probably should, but you know, I probably should. Let me clean it. I'd hate to regret not cleaning it, you know? So we're gonna clean it real quick. I'm just gonna spray it with water. And I'm gonna clean it off with a board eraser. Front and back. So I have a table underneath my table now. I'll have to post pictures of it. But I'm so excited because I have so much more room, you guys. So much more room. Okay. Let's wipe this down. Okay. So I've cleaned it front and back real quick. And so now we're going to place it on here. So I'm not going to do all of it. Okay. I'm not going to do all of it because we don't have enough room for everything on this one, but let's see. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you, Tammy, for the stars. I appreciate that. All right, so we're gonna do Main Street. Mercantile. Okay. Mercantile and grocery. So I'm not going to do the little squigglies on the side, and I'm not going to do the dry goods and produce option. Okay. And then we're going to do the gasoline. And the rest of the bottom. Okay, so hopefully it's not moving too bad. But you guys do me a favor, hit that heart button down below on the video. I sure would appreciate it. Okay. All right, let's see. Oh, no problem, Nancy. Glad you were able to get it. Glad we had it. All right, so I'm gonna slowly pull this up. I'm gonna look at everything. Everything looks great, and then I'm gonna completely remove this because I don't want to have to try and line it back up when I set it down. So if I do that while I'm pulling it up, then it's easier just to lay it back down, okay? All right, so I'm gonna spray this again. And we're just gonna clean that off. Again, front and back. And then we're gonna let that one dry. All right. So I wonder if that one will fit on here. I don't think the mercantile letters will fit. Oh, it will. Let's do it. Let me see. Let me see, I think I have another ink mat. What did I do with it? Nope. Not over there. So I do have like the longer or the bigger one, but I'm trying to see if I have one already. Might have to open up a new one. Let me see if this big one will fit inside of here. Might work. Okay, so this tote that I'm using with the pockets on the side, this happens to actually be one of the ones on the Chalk website. So if you end up liking this bag best, you can get that on my site. Plus, it has 2 pockets on the side, and it's awesome. Okay. So here we go. That way we can put it on all 3. It's moving a little bit much for me. Let me Let me clean it one more time. So I'm just trying to clean off a little bit of this fuzz on the back. I don't know if you guys can see it kind of coming off there. Okay. Maybe that will help. This we'll find out. And then we'll heat set all 3 of these. All right, so I might just have to go a little bit slower with this one. I'm running out of ink here, and I'm getting it all over the place. Try not to get too dirty here. See if I can do the same thing to the other side. It's kind of hard on the M and the E for Mercantile because the sides go up just a little bit. So I'm trying to do it where it doesn't bleed, but it still goes through. All right. Hopefully that worked. Like I said, we'll find out on this one if this was a good choice or not. It might be just a tad bit big. And then I'm just using black ink. Okay. Trying to scrape everything I can out of this jar. Okay, let's see. Pricing. So I talked a little bit about pricing the other day. You just kind of want to go cost of goods and then double and triple it, okay? And then find someplace in between those 2 prices. So make sure you're charging or you're counting like your transfer use. So this transfer is $27, right? I think it's 27 or 28. Let's say $27. And typically you can get about 10 on average, 10 uses out of a transfer. So $2.80 or $2.70, right? Let's say $2.70 because I said 27. $2.70 for the transfer, right? I'm gonna include that amount, plus the bag, whatever the bag costs. I don't even know what the bag costs because I don't remember. I usually do about $1. So this jar could probably do, I don't know, 20 to 30 of this particular style. So even if it just did 20, the jar is $16. Divide that by 20 will give you the amount per like one use. So it would be the bag, the transfer, and the jar. Okay, so then that's your supplies. So then you can double that. So I don't know how much the bag is. Let me look before I tell you or give you an example pricing. I don't know where my wipes went because I have this all over my hands. All right, the bag is $20, okay? And that's retail price. If you're a designer, or if you are interested in becoming a designer so that way you get all the products cheaper, totally cool, just let me know. You can do exclamation point links, so exclamation point LINKS, and like the third or fourth line may say designer, and you can click on that and find more info or just message me. But you got $20 plus your $2.70 plus your, I'm just gonna round, it's like, I don't know, it's like 80 cents or I'm just gonna say $1, okay, for the ink, right? So, I mean, you're sitting at $24. And I think that's kind of expensive, $24 for retail price of the products you used. So then I would just double it, so around $50, right? And then from there you can adjust. Now, if you're a designer, the tote is only $12, and then it'll probably cost you about $14 to make it, so $10 cheaper than it would cost you as a regular customer. So if it only costs you $14, then you could double that. You could sell it at 28, or not, sorry. Yeah, you could sell it at 28, whereas a regular retail customer buys it at almost 24, right? So there are some perks to being a designer if you decide that you want to sell a lot of stuff. But I mean, always test it out first and see if it's something that you want to do. But I would start with doubling, and then I would triple it, and then I would find a happy medium there on what you're okay with charging. All right, so I'm gonna set that aside so that can dry. So I don't know about you guys, but this came out so cute. I think it came out awesome on all three bags, right? So you'll have to let me know which bag is your favorite. Okay, let me put this back on the sheet here. Dry it off just a little bit more. Okay, so I've cleaned it. It's back on the sheet, ready to be used whenever I decide to use it again. Let's put it over there. Okay, so, yay, Catherine, awesome. everything shipped from the live sale. Yeah, everybody should have received their stuff already. All right, so here is the first bag we did. Okay, that is the burlap bag. So do you guys like the burlap bag? Do you like the canvas bag? Or do you like the fancy canvas bag? This is like a tote, I guess you should say. So we've got a canvas tote. It has 2 pockets on the side. And then we have the canvas bag. That's the one I got from Amazon. And then this is the canvas, or the burlap one. Let me know which one you like. Okay. So here is something important for the burlap. Is the inside of it is plastic. So you do need to place something in between the plastic on plastic, meaning you do need something in between this layer right here where the heat is going to hit. Okay. So let us see. So the burlap is, it might need to dry a little bit longer. So I'm gonna let this one dry. And we'll see how it is after I do the other 2. Nancy, you definitely should have gotten your stuff already. Message Robert. I don't know if he's watching right now. I think everybody's gotten their stuff, so. Hi, Cheryl. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I think it's okay. All right, we're gonna need parchment paper. Okay. And again, I have it at 350. No, I have it at 250, I'm sorry. Let me take that out. Kind of doing about 10 seconds or so at a time. That's good. Yay! Yeah, I got my club transfers today, or my club pack today as well. Awesome. You guys. Yes. Totally worked. I did put cardboard inside of here. Remember, if you do exclamation point links, that will give you the link to all of my stuff. Okay, so all of my stuff anyway. But you'll go to my Amazon page, and on my Amazon page, this particular bag will be the very first one. Okay? I re-added it so it was at the very, very beginning. Y'all, this is so cute. Okay, what am I gonna, let me put something in it so it can stay open. My size A transfers I'm taking to my event. Oh my gosh, look at that. This is adorable. Holy moly. Okay, that worked out perfect. Okay. I need to write burlap on this cardboard so that way I don't use it for anything else. I love it, y'all. Okay, let's heat set the other two real quick. So this is the next one we did. This is on a canvas tote. This is also from Amazon on my links. Okay, let's put this in here so it doesn't bleed through to the back. Okay. I still have it on 250. I probably could have turned it up to 300 now because we did do somewhat of these kind of bags already, and it worked out well. Okay, let me scoop this down. Y'all, I never thought that I would actually like this transfer. When I saw it, I was like, oh, that's cute, I know, but what am I actually gonna use it on? And then we were cleaning the house and I came across those burlap bags, and my original idea for the burlap bag actually was not this transfer. It was the nativity scene, which I will do, maybe not today, but because I need to get another burlap bag. I don't know if I only brought one here or what, but when I check on my monthly club transfer order, it says it is waiting on shipment. Waiting for more to come in to send out. No, I'm not sure what that means, but it will deliver by the 20th of the month. If it doesn't deliver by the 20th of the month, you can fill out a form for a replacement, okay? And they will resend you a replacement. Typically, that only happens when something happens with the postal service and they missed something or didn't get it or lost it or whatever. All right, so on my M, there's a little bit of ink left. Gotcha, yeah. I'm not really sure I haven't looked up what Club says in a while, like whenever I look at the tracking, so I'm not 100% sure. But waiting on shipment, I'm not sure. It should have sent out because they're all shipped out on the 9th, like the 9th and the 10th of the month. They're all shipped out. So usually we get them around the 14th. Some people get them on the 14th, as early as the 14th, but usually around the 15th. 15th and then up to the 20th. All right, so I went ahead and kept it at the 250. I did not change my temperature, so we're just gonna kind of do it. I'm a little blurry tonight. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's our internet or something. Oh, but my phone's gonna die soon, so this will be it. But you guys hit that heart button for me. please. Hit that heart button, and then again, if you didn't let me know which one you like the best, I'm about to show you all 3 bags that we did with one design. Normally I put it at 300 or 350, but when I'm working with canvas or materials that are sensitive to heat, I will drop it. So 300, I work with 300 for canvas. The burlap is what I was worried about, so I dropped it to 250. But cotton, like your normal t-shirts, 350 is fine. Tea towels, 350 is fine. And then, like I said, you can drop it to 300 when you're doing canvas because you don't want it to burn the canvas. So, okay. Number 1 is our burlap bag. Number 2 is, what can I put in this? I have more, hold on. Okay, number 2 is our canvas tote bag. And you guys, plus on this one, it has a magnetic button and it has 2 pockets for wine. Wine bottles will fit in it, okay? So that is 2 of them. And then we have just a cute small one for your canvas bag, right? Small little canvas bag. But anyways, which one do you like? Y'all. Okay, cute, cute, and cute. Okay, so the burlap bag, you guys, I have on my Amazon store. So if you do, if you type in the comments all one word together, okay, you can do exclamation point links. So exclamation point LINKS. I will send you the links to it and you'll just go down to my Amazon shop. You will find the pack of bags. Now you can buy them in 1 all the way up to like 12. So however many you plan on buying. So that's the burlap bag, Amazon. These I also got from Amazon. Okay. The more you buy, the cheaper they are. Okay. It's gonna be, I think, like the 2nd or 3rd link on my Amazon page as well. All right, so those 2 are Amazon. And this one you can get on my Chalk website. I'm about to sneeze, I'm sorry, hold on. Excuse me. This one you can get on my Chalk website. And also the transfer stencil design you can get on my Chalk website as well, okay? So both of these items and the ink that I used, okay, and the transfer that I used, and the ink mat that I used, all of these things, all of these other products you can get on my Chalk site, okay? And I'd recommend getting like a mini squeegee, some board erasers. The ink mat is great. We did use the 18 by 18 ink mat or 17 by 17, but there are 2 options. You have like a long rectangle or you have a square. Both of them will work. Just depends. Okay, let's see. I like number 1. We got linen napkins. Oh yeah, that'll work. I'd probably stick with the 300 degrees. The 2 bigger ones, awesome. Thanks, Angela. I know, you like the one with the pockets now? It's massive. It really is such a big bag. Anyways, all right, y'all, I am down to 4%. Y'all hit the heart button for me. And again, if you have not yet liked and followed our page here, please do that. And if you want to get notifications, feel free. Go ahead and do !notify. So that's !NOTIFY. And that way you can get notified anytime we go live, okay? Also, I think I just put the links down below, so you're more than welcome to just click that link and go in and check out the Amazon site or my Chalk site, whichever, if you're wanting any of these bags or if you're wanting this transfer, okay? Alrighty, y'all. Y'all have a good night. I'll post pictures maybe tomorrow or something of my new desk that I have and my little setup, okay? Alrighty, y'all. Have a good night. I'll see y'all later. Bye.